Let's crush a Fibble. Fibble's a word game that lies to you once a line, so one of these tiles in this first guess is the wrong color. I like to get 5 unique characters in right off the bat. I'm going to go round here. Okay, so we get no letters out of round, which actually means one of the letters has to be in, but I don't know which one. I think I'm going to do an AY word, get some more letters in here. Sacky a word? It's not, unfortunate. Okay, wacky is a word, right? Wow, no letters out of wacky. This is wacky. This is extremely wacky. So I have no idea what's going on, but I only have one letter from these last two guesses, and I have exactly one letter from each one. And I have these 2 T's to deal with. But how do I even start? Shan't? Well, give me shan't. I get 3... no. I get 1 letter from each word. It's actually not possible either. Actually, no, it is. This would have been possible. But it's not going to work. I'm going to go chart and use 2 letters from each of the last 2 guesses because I don't know what's going to be in. Alright, so I get a T, I get an R and an A. So either A or R is definitely in the word. I'm going to go sport and just kind of recheck that stuff with a couple new letters in there. I get an S. The T stays, R disappears. So T is absolutely ending this word, which I feel like makes it unlikely that there's a T here, but I could be wrong. We get an O and an S. I'm gonna go start actually, because we got 2 T's in the first one, and I want to try the A and the R again. Let's see what happens here. Everything disappears, which is insane, because at this point the T is absolutely in the word. So T is lying, which means R is out, which means A is telling the truth here, R is lying here, S is lying here. So I have an O in the word, which is awesome. This was unbelievably effective. This guess was so helpful. Sorted out so much stuff. I definitely have an O in the word, and I definitely have an A in the word. And there's also only 1 T in the word, and it goes last. So this T is lying. I just figured out every lie in the entire puzzle from that one guess, which was really nice. Okay, so I now have an O and an A, and no R, and none of these other letters. I have an O, and an A and a T, and I actually need other letters now. I only have 1 T, so the rest of the letters have to come from down here. The word ends in T. Habit. Snipies, dude. Snipies. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.